Day 2. All right, this is it again. This is about to be gone, yo. All of this, like every morning I wake up and I'm like, this is about to be together. Yeah, look. Ugh, I cannot wait to get this gone, and then I'll be cool. Get rid of all of this. Sorry, this is just a little clip. So I wanted to snap the little pool area because I thought it was so cute out here. Like it's like a little paradise. So it's got the little curtains. We got the pool over there. And this is just at my recovery house. I don't intend to get in the pool, but it's cute to look at. And sit out here and just kind of enjoy the weather. But it's not that hot yet. But yesterday it was really, really, really humid. But like I said, it's not that hot yet. And as you can see, this is like the fence. They got real high fences to keep people out and so forth. So it's good. Just wanted to show ya. Hey dolls, so I'm coming on right now just to kind of show you guys what I'm planning on taking with me tomorrow to the clinic. Not anything really super special or anything, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm taking with me. So that's going to be our next clip. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm taking my Bobby pillow. Taking the peppermints because they said you might be nauseous after surgery. Hand sanitizer. I have all of my vitamins in here that's going to get me through from Wednesday on into Sunday. Even though I'm only staying overnight, I just packed all my vitamins up. That way it's easier for whoever is caring for me. All of that stuff is already put together. And I'm pretty sure after 5 days, I should be, responsible or, up enough to where I could do this stuff my own. If you want to know what's all in it. So I got my beetroots. I got my iron. I got my B complex. I got my folic acid. I got my omeprazole, which is for the acid reduction. And then I also have my multivitamin down here. The multivitamin I take, you actually have to take 4 of them a day throughout the day. So I may take 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. But anyway, it's all in here. So whoever's caring for me, it's going to be simple because they know what I need to take each day. So I don't plan to take any medications on Tuesday. The only thing that I plan to take is probably my acid reflux medicine and maybe 1 iron pill in the morning. But I don't plan on taking anything else. And again, that's through the rest of the week. So then I also brought my safe. The reason that I brought my safe is because you got to have your passport on you and your money. And I want to make sure my stuff is protected because I will, after I pay for surgery, I will still have extra money and I don't want to have my stuff vulnerable. Then I got gum because I got this thing with chewing gum. Remember, guys, I used to be a smoker, so gum is, important to me at this point. Okay, got chargers, headphones. I got my wireless ones and my wired ones. I don't know what the setup's going to be or whatever, but I plan on locking them up in my safe while I'm in surgery. And then I got my energy stones that my friend gave me. So remember, I'm keeping those on me at all times. Okay, so then I didn't know what prescriptions to all take with me, but I went ahead and took every antibiotic that I had my doctor prescribe, as well as the Tylenol PMs and just the regular Tylenol pills. And then I also brought the turmeric. I didn't pack my arnica pills. I figured the arnica pills could be something I could start once I got back to the recovery house because I'm only supposed to be at the clinic 1 night. That's with normal surgery is 1 night. So unless something happens, Lord forbid, I should only be there for 1 night. And then my dress, I'm going to just wear that in. I honestly don't even plan on wearing underwear because I don't think when I come back, I'll be stuffed in a faja, so I won't need those. So I'm just going to wear the dress and a bra probably because I ain't got perky titties. And then I also pack my fanny pack inside of my backpack that I'm going to take. And that's just to kind of keep certain things separated for me. I probably really don't even need it now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to take the fanny pack. I'm going to put that up because I got this backpack. This is my backpack. Hold on, let me lay it down. So this is my backpack. And it's got compartments. It's, you know, my little Swiss gear. I love this backpack, y'all. In case anybody is interested in buying a Swiss gear, I swear to God, they the bomb. They got so many different compartments. They're well constructed. Just an overall great backpack. And then I also got my measuring tape because I took my measurements before surgery. I just took them. As a matter of fact, I can share with y'all the results. Where did I put the notebook? Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. So, I took my measurements. Okay, so my waist was at I'll show you where I wrote them down. My waist was at a 39.5. My lower stomach, which is where all that extra skin is, was at a fucking 45. My hips and butt is only at a 46.5. And then my bust was at a 40.5. So now you guys all know where I started. And we're going to keep track. I wrote it down because I wanted to keep track of where I'm going to be, you know, at the different stages in surgery. So matter of fact, I need to go back and write the date on that. So that way, each time I go back and check, I'm writing the dates down so that I know at this date I was this, and I can see how the progress started. And that'll help some of you dolls out as well when you trust in the process and trying to be patient. You'll know, like, hey, it doesn't happen instantly. It took her 3 weeks to get, you know, down 4 inches or whatever the case may be. Because I've heard that when you come out, you're going to be more swollen than what you were when you went in. So I'm expecting to not look slim and trim when I first see myself. I'm expecting to be real puffy and look a mess. Also, this is something that I'm going to do today. I told you about them yesterday. I'm going to take both of these little beets and green shots. Also, do my vitamin C with my water. I already started drinking my bottle. I had to buy this, y'all, because, you know, the water over here, they have, like, water machines. It has to be filtered. You don't drink the water. The water in the house that I'm at is filtered, so I can't shower, wash my face, that type of stuff. But I got started on my Evian water for the day. And once it gets down low, I'll mix that vitamin C in it and finish that off. But, yep, so today is a chill day. I'll come back on in a little bit just to kind of give you some more info. But wanted to just show y'all what I was packing up for tomorrow. All right. Lunch. So she just brought me a cup of beet juice for tomorrow. So that should help with the blood levels. I'm eating and drinking my beet juice. Okay, dolls, so since I'm not doing much but chilling today, I figured I would go ahead and answer some of the questions that I've been getting. So one question that I received was, what recovery house am I staying at? I am staying at Healing Haven. And I don't know exactly where to tell you it's located, but in one of my other videos, I think I tagged their WhatsApp and all that information before on one of my surgery cost videos. So if you go to that video, you'll get all the contact information. Another question that I was asked is, how did I carry my cash? I actually carried my cash in a fanny pack. I didn't trust it to be nowhere else but on me. I didn't have any issues or anything like that coming through. Again, I had the TSA pre-check, so they had me take off my fanny pack just to put it in the conveyor belt to make sure it wasn't nothing, you know, illegal in there. But when I went through, they didn't, like, make me take anything out, count my money or anything like that going through customs. So I kept it on the fanny pack, but then I also wore a hoodie over my fanny pack, so you wasn't actually able to see that I had a fanny pack on. So yeah, that's how I got through. Okay, next question. Is CIPLA still closed? Yes, CIPLA is still closed, but Dr. Duran is not performing my surgery at CIPLA. A lot of the doctors that worked at CIPLA are just at different surgery centers while it's closed. So the surgery center that Dr. Duran is doing my surgery. I actually posted yesterday on my video. The tag is at the end. So if you go back and watch that 2-day update, it'll tell you the name of the surgery center. It's in Spanish, so I think it stands for like Center of Plastic Surgery Specialties or something like that. But it's in Spanish, so you can pull it up on my last video. Okay, so next question, my height and my weight. So I am 5'7", according to the paperwork. Now, I'm going to tell y'all just a funny little thing. I went to my sister's house this weekend, and my niece stood next to me, and I was telling her, like, oh, my God, you get so tall. And I was like, how tall are you? And so she was like 5'8". And I stood next to her, and I realized that we were the same height. And so at that point, I was like, well, dang, I wonder if I'm 5'8". So I'm waiting for the doctor to do my height, hopefully tomorrow when I go to the clinic before surgery. So that way I can know if I'm possibly 5'8", because my niece says she's 5'8". But I've always rolled with the fact that I'm 5'7". And that's what I went with on my quote and on my paperwork. That's what's on my driver's license, is that I'm 5'7". Now, if I've magically grew, great. I just want to know. So I just thought that was funny to share with y'all. So anyway, in regards to my height. So when I started off with this process, I was like right at about 190. I gained 10 pounds because I wanted to make sure that I had enough fat for, you know, my BBL. I'm not gonna lie, some of it was like unintentional gain because I moved and I was eating and whatever. But then when I gained it, I was like, you know what, that was probably for the best, because when I first got down, when I first moved to Texas after my sleeve and all of that, the lowest I got is like 180. So I kind of stayed at like 185, and I was pretty thin. As you guys can see, my head is pretty big. So when I was about that height, I got people telling me that my head was a little too big for my body, and I probably needed to put a little bit of weight on. So whatever. I didn't see it, but now that I look back on pictures, I do see it. But anyway, so when I moved, like I said, to Texas, I was eating good. Like, you move to a new place and it's good food everywhere, so I was messing stuff up. And so I gained weight. I was right at 190. So I got to 200, and when I got to the 200, it was like, okay, hold on, time to stop. I stayed right there at the 200, but then when I stopped smoking, which was like 2 months before surgery, immediately when I stopped smoking, I picked up 10 pounds. I cannot seem to get rid of this 10 pounds to save my damn life, which kind of works out. So right now, I am currently at 210. I'm still under Duran's BMI requirement, like barely by a nose, but I'm there. And if you guys have looked at like my body composition and all of that, I don't look like I'm 210, but I am. So I wanted to, you know, let you guys know that it always, you know, it doesn't always matter how small you are or what your weight is. It's about how you carry your weight and all of that. So as you guys can see, all of my weight, like, I mean, the rest of my body is well proportioned. It's really just my stomach and my back, which excuse me, I'm feeling pretty good about, because I know that's the fat that she's going to use for my BBL to put in my butt and my hips. So I got good back fat for her. Good back fat, upper abdomen fat, side fat, flanks, all that. I got that. So just to answer the question, we're rolling with 5'7", 210. And we'll see how everything turns out tomorrow to see if I feel like I need to lose any more weight, or if I'm just going to stay where I'm at. I don't really want to be just the super small, you know, the super small skinny. Oh, my God, I'm burnt. That was horrible. The super small skinny, I just want to, you know, kind of be curvy, flat stomach. Like I said, I don't want to be super small. But anyway, that gives you the update on where I am. Let me see if I got any more questions, and I'll be back. Listen, this shit right here is nasty as fuck. I just drank it, and I even grabbed my phone real quick so y'all can see. This shit was nasty as fuck. But I'm hoping that it do the trick for the morning. So, the beets and greens. Horrible. Okay, this is the last meal of the day. It's dinner. It's like a taco. Oh, and I almost forgot, I need to pick my compression stockings, yeah. So I wanted to come back on just to let y'all know I needed these for surgery. I'm putting them in my bag to take with me to the hospital tomorrow. Okay, dolls. So it's about 7:40 here, and I am done eating for the night. Not gonna eat anything else solid up until after surgery. Also, only thing I'm doing tonight is gonna be drinking water. And I have that one more shot to drink. Ugh, that stuff was horrible. And finish my vitamins tomorrow because it's surgery day. I will not be taking any medication. As a matter of fact, I am going to take my omeprazole at midnight, or probably like a little before midnight or whatever, because I do have chronic heartburn, so I don't want to take anything tomorrow, but my heartburn pill do last for 24 hours. So I'm going to take it tonight, so that way it will at least carry me over to tomorrow night, where I should be able to take another one at that point. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything else that I need to really say at this point. I've already coordinated with my driver to make sure he comes get me. I'm supposed to be at the clinic. My thing says 6:30. I told him 6 o'clock. So just to get him moving early, I did it like that. I might end up having a different review later in regards to the coordination that I've received here. Now, again, my Healing Haven has been wonderful when it comes to providing my basic needs and all of that, but it's about to get real after surgery, and that's where I'll be able to give you guys a full overview in regards to my treatment and my care. So, oh, yeah, it's a few more questions that I'm going to answer before I wrap this video up tonight, and just stay tuned for those. Okay, so last question that I've ran across, and I'm sorry that it took me so long to answer this, but the groups that I'm in. So I'm going to include a screenshot of each of the groups that I'm in, but the main one that I get a lot of information from is plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic and beyond. So that's one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook. I'm also in some Duran doll groups and also Infante groups. So I'm going to, like I said, I took a screenshot of each group, the top of it, so it'll show you. And I'm just going to slip all of those in after the video, so that way you guys can join those groups if you wanted to join them. And then also, I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, and that's just more so viewing, because it's not like as much dialogue that goes on Instagram than it is on Facebook. I mean, you can comment under pictures, but again, on Instagram, you should follow any surgery pages that you can see beneficial, even coordinators. They have a lot of useful information as well. So follow coordinators because they give out good stuff. And yeah, so I'll put those after this, and I think that's all the questions. I'm going to double check on the next clip just to make sure there's no more questions that I left unanswered today. Hey, dolls. So the last question of the night, and then I'm going to wrap it up, is if I have a list of the tests that Dr. Duran runs on you prior to surgery. The answer to that question is no, but I actually found a list in one of the groups, the Duran doll groups, from another doll that actually received a list from Dr. Duran's office with all the lab work that they take. So I'm going to attach that after the names of the groups at the end of the video. And then that way you guys can look at that and go from there, screenshot it or do whatever you need to do. And you can run that by your doctor to get all your blood work checked prior to coming. What was I about to say? Also, if you pay attention to the quote questionnaire, that kind of, if you read in between the lines of that, it tells you in a nutshell some of the conditions that if you do have them, what would require additional testing. Like it asks if you have sickle cell, it asks about your blood pressure and all that type of stuff. So if you kind of read in between the lines on that questionnaire, that right there will answer some questions for you as well. I know like thyroid issues is a big thing. Just pay attention to that part if you haven't received your quote already. But if you have not received your quote and you answer those questions, just kind of take heed that if you say yes to any of those conditions, know that you probably are going to end up needing some additional testing prior to surgery. If there are any other questions in regards to this topic, please let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. I believe that I've answered every question that was sent to me over the last week in this video today. So that should do it for you guys. Tomorrow, of course, is surgery for me, so I might not be able to respond to you guys like you would want me to, but I am going to try my hardest to get a video out for y'all so y'all know that I'm okay. I'll start vlogging first thing in the morning before I even go into surgery to get some content going. And hopefully after surgery, I'll have even more. So what I might do is just post 2 videos tomorrow. That way I get the early part out and then get the part out after surgery later. But anyway, thank you guys and good night.
Every single day